Welcome back to the channel. I'm standing at the base of what I consider to be the crown jewel of downtown Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. This is Tubbs Hill. So in this video today, we're going to take you around Tubbs Hill. We're going to show you some of the sights. I'm going to tell you some of the history, and we're going to show you some of the hidden beaches and the beautiful trails that make this place absolutely amazing. Come on, let's go check it out.
I belong to you. I belong to you. Do just what you want. You're the one I trust.
That's downtown Coeur d'Alene right behind me, as seen from one of the many vantage points on Tubbs Hill. How fortunate am I to live in such a beautiful place? Look at this. All right, I'm standing on the west shore of Tubbs Hill. The resort's right over that way. This is the site in the late 50s through the 1960s where they would do hydroplane races. It was a huge deal here at the peak. It drew 100,000 spectators to the Coeur d'Alene area. And you know, of course, alcohol gets involved in young people, and it led to all sorts of interesting stories of small riots and arrests here in Coeur d'Alene. Who knew? Here we are on one of the many hidden beaches of Tubbs Hill. You can only get here by walking about a quarter mile or coming in by boat. This place is awesome. Take a quick pan of that. So Tubbs Hill, let me give you a couple of facts here. Tubbs Hill was originally purchased by a guy named Tony Tubbs, who was a land speculator who bought it for the whopping amount of $345 in 1883. Tubbs Hill is 134 acres, and it's never been fully developed. There are a couple houses on the north side of Tubbs Hill that snuck in there at some point, but it is absolutely safe right now. The city owns it, can never be developed.
Take me to your soul.
This is perhaps one of my favorite pieces of history about Tubbs Hill, and it's a little known fact. These giant concrete pillars around me supported a huge, beautiful white grandstand that held hundreds of people, and they would sit out here in the 1920s and watch sailboat races. Now we're on the other side of Tubbs Hill, so we're on the southeast corner of Tubbs Hill, and you can just picture sailboats racing out there in the 1920s. Hundreds of people here gathered, and it's a bit of a walk to get out here, at least a quarter mile from Sanders Beach area. Yet they'd come out here and just sit out here and watch these sailboat races. It's so cool to think about. We are at the east entrance of Tubbs Hill here in Sanders Beach. This is where the trail takes off and goes around the base of Tubbs Hill. And I wanted to drop a little fact for you here. The city in 2005, the city of Coeur d'Alene, did a hypothetical appraisal of the value of this property. That number was $177 million. That was in 2005. So you could pretty much triple that or quadruple that now. Stick around to the end of the video and I will tell you what the city paid for this land. It's going to shock you. We are here at the summit of Tubbs Hill, which is 405 feet above the level of the lake. If you were able to zoom in on me, you'd see that I'm sweating now from walking up here, even though it's a beautiful spring day. It's in the high 70s today. This place is awesome. You can see everywhere. One thing I wanted to point out, this is a cool little fact. Up at the summit here, you can see this little circle right here. So there were two flagpoles up here on the summit of Tubbs Hill a long time ago. The first started out as a giant wooden pole that eventually deteriorated. It was replaced with a smaller one, and that there is where they filled in the hole from the flagpoles that were at the summit. Can you just picture a big, beautiful American flag flying up here that you can see from downtown? Awesome. Whether you're into walking, jogging, swimming, what else? Paddleboarding, all of these things are available here at Tubbs Hill. It's an amazing place. If you live here and you haven't been here, you need to check it out. If you're visiting Coeur d'Alene, definitely put it on your list. The resort's right there. Many people stay there. You can walk to Tubbs Hill easily from there. I promised you that fact. Over a period of 50 years, the city of Coeur d'Alene paid about $300,000 for all of this. It's an amazing value for what they got, and I, for one, as a citizen, am extremely thankful that it's here. If you have questions about Coeur d'Alene or want more videos about Coeur d'Alene, please be sure to subscribe. Don't hesitate to text, call, email, and reach out to us if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest here in North Idaho.